Hi guys, my name is Brooklyn Romero and I'm currently in the teacher education program at Colorado State University, Pueblo. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, we are unable to finish our field experience hours at elementary school since they are online currently, but fortunately we're able to upload YouTube videos every week for parents, teachers, and students to keep their brains moving during this pandemic. So today we will be playing a dice game. And it is a really fun game. I do recommend playing with partners, but unfortunately I am by myself today, so I will try my hardest to make it seem like I'm with a partner, but I'm not. But so the dice game is called Pig, and what we're gonna need for this is 2 pairs of dice. It could be 1, but we're gonna play with 2 today, and a piece of paper and a pencil. So here are my materials. I did use a notebook just so I could have something to write on, but you can use notebook paper or you can use printing paper. I have my pencil and my 2 dice. These are foam, but you can also use any kind of dice you have. And what I'm gonna do is just draw a line straight directly in the middle and put the partners' names on each side. I'll do that right now. Okay, so I did put Miss Romero on one side and I didn't want to put my name twice, so I put my favorite princess, the Little Mermaid. So, okay, so this is how we're going to keep track of our score for this game. And basically the purpose of this game is to race to 100. And I want the students, this is typically for obviously younger grades. It could be for older grades too, honestly, but as long as they're able to count. I do have manipulatives if they are unable to count, but the purpose is to count to 100, and I do want the students to tally. So let's say they roll a 2 and a 3. I want them to tally 5 instead of writing 5. And I'd say if they are more advanced, I want them to write the number 5 so they can continue to add, but I think tallying would be a little bit easier for them to add up to 100. But yeah, so here's the catch. If they roll a 1, then their points don't count at all. So let me show you for example. Okay. So I'm going to roll the dice. Let's say I'm first, I'm Miss Romero. I roll it, I get a 2 and a 2. Okay? I would write 4 tally marks. And I have the option to roll again or pass it to the next partner, which is Little Mermaid. And let's say I roll again and I roll a 1. That means the points that I have do not count anymore. And it's the next person's turn. So it's really up to you if you want to roll again or not. If you keep, let's say you roll so many, like you roll 50 and then you roll a 1, then all of that goes to waste. So I would recommend passing the dice whenever you can, but it's really a game of chance. And let's say you roll snake eyes and you roll double 1. That means all of your points are eliminated now. So I don't know if that's a confusing concept, but we'll start the game and we'll go along with the rules as we keep on going. If I was teaching this right now to the students, I would have the partners paper, rock, scissors against each other 1 time to see who would go first. But since I'm obviously by myself, I will go first. 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and I'm gonna go again. We'll see. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go one more time. Oops. And I just lost all those points. Awesome. So I will go for Little Mermaid. Okay, so it's Miss Romero's turn again. Okay, 7. And this game could take forever. So I recommend if you're like on a time limit, maybe go to 20, maybe go to 50 instead of 100. But for now, we are going for 100. I might fast forward in the middle of this and do a time lapse just because I know it's going to take a long time. So that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm giving it to Miss Romero now. Or Little Mermaid, sorry. So 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll have her go again. So she lost all her points. I hope this game is making sense. But right now, I am going to do a time lapse. Okay, so I kind of got ahead of myself and I counted, so we're gonna count. We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, that didn't count, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So I actually went over. So Miss Romero won. Miss Romero beat the Little Mermaid. So I hope this made sense. And let me give you an example really quick. Let's say the Little Mermaid rolled right now Snake Eyes. That means all the points she has now are gone. So that's how risky it is to roll Snake Eyes. So yeah, I think this is a fun game, addition game, and it's definitely fun to do at home right now if you have a pair of dice and a piece of paper. And like I said earlier, I do have these units. So if they have a problem adding 4 plus 1, you can add 4 cubic units plus 1 to make it 5. It's just easier for them. I think manipulatives are important. I said that in a lot of my videos already, and I think the only way for students to learn something is if they're hands-on doing the activity. How I would probably assess them is have them keep these papers with them handy, maybe write how much they got on the bottom. So Miss Romero got 102, and maybe write in their journals what they liked best about this assignment, what could be improved about this assignment, what they would do differently. And yeah, so I think this is a fun little game slash lesson to do with students while at home during this quarantine. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.